represent a color theory program put together by a guy named Robert Dorr. In the brief history on Robert Dorr, he was an art student in the early 1920s, and he was fresh out of art school, and he took a job in Chicago with silent movie theater. There was a company that had 27 silent movie theaters in the Chicago area. And he took a job with them. What they would do to advertise the next movie coming out was they would paint posters and windows and backdrops in the movie theaters representing the next movie coming. So there were 9 artists on staff, and each of the artists had a little different part. Like a few of the younger artists would do the backdrop, kind of the background scene, and then the better artists would come in and draw the figures of who would be in the movies. And they would continually rotate and do all 27 locations. So they had this constant round table, because every month there was a different movie out. And so they were constantly doing new backdrops. Well, he came in fresh out of school, and his job was to grind and mix the paints. So he would gather them in groups of three colors. So if the character's outfit was going to be a certain way, he would have all the colors pre-made, so the artist could just come in and do their work. They didn't have to worry about putting the palette together. And of course he came in with all his books and his smock, and everyone laughed at him because here's this punk kid who has some knowledge but doesn't have any experience. And one of the guys brought him aside and said, "Let me explain color to you." And so this isn't a new phenomenon at all, but it's amazing. It's absolutely incredible. And what the guy did was he said, look, color starts, any color in the palette starts with 1 or 2 colors, either yellow or blue, no exception. So no matter what color you see in a room, on a wall, in an outfit, its base is either yellow or blue. And Robert Dorr started taking this idea, and he worked further with it, and he started realizing, you're right. And what he noticed was, when you put all the blue base colors, which he called key 1 colors, when you put all those together, your eye is at rest, and it seems to work. When you take all of the yellow base, the key 2 colors, and I should probably be doing this backwards because these are key 2 over here, and I just realized we switched the boards. You put all the yellow base colors together, all the colors work and your eye is at rest. And what he realized, if we can do all of our design work based on this theory, then we can make things look pleasant and non-abrasive to our brain. And basically, as he spent the time studying this, he used spectrometers and all these different things to study the bases of all these colors. You okay there, Betsy?
Yeah.
Okay. We had a little war wound in the front there. But what he did was he found that he took this concept of color and then he related it to people, and he created this color psychology of us as human beings. And he found out, he recognized after studying hundreds of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands, all colors, nationalities, races, ages, that we fall into one or the other category. There's no exception to this rule. If you are a key 2 person, your skin color, your eye color, your hair color, how you age, how you tan, everything that changes physically always stays in that key. If you're a key 1 person, your eye color, your hair color, your skin color, what looks good on you, what you're attracted to, is going to be in the key 1. So, how does this impact all of us? It does in everything we do, because color motivates us or depresses us. Ever been in a room that was kind of stark white? Of course, some people like stark white. Key 1 people tend to really like bright white. Key 2 people are going to tend to like off-white colors. Off-white colors are going to be more soothing. And if you put me into a stark white room, I'm going to go insane. It's going to drive me crazy. Put me into an off-white color room, and I'm going to feel more comfortable. And if I'm more comfortable, I'm more productive. If I'm more productive, I'm more capable. But if we put me in a room that's really abrasive to me, I can't get my brain on the right wave. I can't do as much as I could do. You can exist in it, but instead of it being good, why not make it great? So the key, what he took this to, he learned all this, he grew with this, and he recognized his first point of contact was the furniture business. Is that if I can start designing furniture and designing rooms based on this color theory, how good could it be? Because what happens, and that's why Gary standing in the middle makes it really interesting, is 40% of the population is key 2. 60% is key 1. That's why that year split in the middle gave us that almost 60-40 split just perfectly. But all the manufacturers in the industry would buy 50% of 2 base colors, warm colors, cool colors. There's a lot of different, you can call them spring colors, fall colors. This is a theoretical study. A lot of those are just based on emotions and feelings. This is a theory-based study. But they would split the furniture colors 50-50. Well, at the end of the year, they'd have run out of one color, fabric, and material, and be short, and then they'd have extra left in the other. Well, he recognized that, so his first place in the industry was to start buying in 60-40 splits. And what he found was, at the end of the year, they had very little inventory left. He was able to cater to the industry. So then he was brought into different department stores after he went through design, he actually did furniture design, he was brought into these large chain stores to put out displays. Recognizing that if you paint the colors of the walls, the key 2 color, and you put key 2 furniture and key 2 photograph pictures and all of that into the same room, it's a lot more inviting. If you do all key 1 the same way, it's a lot more inviting. So he would go in and he would design their furniture studios and their showrooms according to this key study. And amazingly enough, they were selling out regularly because people were feeling really good about how it made them feel when they sat in 1 or 2 of the rooms. So he grew that into, he worked with Ford, he worked with a lot of different people personally to help them understand color. And it's a base study that's used in a lot of interior design today, but it's non-published stuff. Robert Dorr, you'll find, if you search on the internet, your only point of contact that I've ever come across is a Japanese website. And if you can backdoor through that, you can come back and come full circle and find some information out about him. But he died in the 1970s, and all of his work was sold to American Paint Company, or one of the paint companies, and they basically pulled it under. Because if people don't know it, then they have to hire people to take care of it for them. Well, this was a study that allowed, once you understand it, it's so simple. You can dress. Women, this is a good example. Women will go to a department store shopping and buy an outfit. And they like it. They think it's great. And they get it home, they put it on, and they say it doesn't fit. There's something wrong with it. Well, rarely is it that it doesn't fit. Now, maybe that's some case, but more often it's the wrong key color. If I'm a key 2 person, I wear key 1 colors. It makes my skin look sickly. It makes me feel fat. Makes me feel all those emotions that are drawn up aren't so much by the fit of the outfit, it's by the color of the outfit. So many, many times I've heard lots of women say that story. Yeah, I got it home and then it just didn't fit right. Well, no, it fits fine, but you're recognizing the color isn't right for you, which makes your brain go, there's something wrong, I don't feel good, therefore we translate, well, it must be my clothing. You could buy that same exact cut outfit in the right key color, and you feel like $1 million. But if it's the wrong key color, it hurts you. Ever see people that appear really sickly? Sometimes they are. Oftentimes, it's the color of their clothing. Because our brain automatically picks up on this. It automatically knows, we just haven't been told how to decipher and how to understand it. So, for example, if we mix these, our eye will always be at unrest. There's tons and tons of stories, examples of people that bought a piece of artwork, beautiful, spent billions of dollars or millions of dollars on it, get it home, they don't like it on their wall. Not the painting, it's the environment, it's the wall. Change the wall color, the picture looks beautiful. I use this, traditionally I've used it in the pool business for a number of years, but I had a client one time that had redone their bathroom, and they put blue tile on their floor. Love the blue tile. Went to Home Depot, bought some blue paint, painted the walls. My floor looks gray. What happened to my tile? My tile's not blue anymore. It looks gray. Well, that's about the time that I came into their lives, and I said, well, it's the color of the walls. Oh, no, it can't be. I mean, they're blue. They went to Home Depot, got another color paint, painted the walls, same thing. Showed them, said, no, this is what you need to do. Sure enough, they went back and got the same ketone of their color of their walls, and magically their tile became blue again.